What's up everyone, it's your boy Hitman89, I hope you're having an awesome day. Today, we're gonna be looking at the 10 best RPGs you need to revisit in 2025. I picked the best ones from 2015 until 2024, and before we have a look at the first one, I wanna let you know that every single game on today's video is pretty much dirt cheap on instant gaming. And if you're also interested in the latest releases, then you'll be happy to know you can save up to $10 on all the newest games. Looking for Game Pass or maybe PSN cards? Look no further, everything is way cheaper here. Instant gaming is 100% legit. All the games come straight from the authorized resellers. You'll find the link in the description, so use it and get everything you need for cheap. Now let's have a look at the first game on my list. Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the best RPGs I ever played. And since it'll be getting new subclasses, a photo mode, and crossplay later this year, I think everyone should play it again, preferably with some friends. But even solo, it's a blast, cause Baldur's Gate 3 is a real RPG, so you can be as nice, as evil, or as crazy as you want. The countless possibilities you get from the dialogue options alone make the game super replayable. In my case, after beating it with my brother and getting the good ending, now I'm replaying it alone being an absolute piece of shit. For example, I told the lost kid to get lost, and then I picked her up and threw her on a box.
Oh, the kids!
Generally speaking, if a game lets me throw people around, then it's instantly a Game of the Year contender. Not everything is perfect though. Act 3 runs a little better now, but it's still far from being great and you can feel it was rushed. That being said, I absolutely love the story, the writing, and the incredibly likable characters. Maybe too likable.
Dance with me, bleed with me, bruise me so that you might possess me. Tonight, you are mine.
Okay, chill out guys, there's enough dick for everyone. I think it's time to move on to the second game. It's been 3 years since Elden Ring came out and no game has managed to excite me as much. For me, an open world game with Dark Souls gameplay is a dream come true. Exploring a world full of PS3 looking textures that somehow still manages to be beautiful was an absolute blast. I also really enjoy leveling up and looking for the best weapons, armors, and accessories to make the game as easy as possible. I don't know about you, but after beating the game, I usually try out a couple of different builds. But the strength build with 2 big ass swords will always be my favorite. Elden Ring is one of the rare games I played on PS5, Series X, and PC. But last year, when Shadow of the Earth 3 came out, I couldn't beat it because I had to review tons of other games, but also because I kept on getting impaled by Mesmer the Impaler, mostly because I couldn't see shit. Hopefully, I'll beat the DLC before Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 comes out. Wish me luck. At number 3, we have a game I really enjoyed and I hope more people would play. Wartales is a sandbox tactical RPG with survival elements. The base game alone has enough content to keep you entertained for 100 hours. But if you want some more, there are DLCs that let you play as a pirate, manage a tavern, and fight Vikings. What makes Wartales unique is the fact you can hire as many companions as you want, as long as you can feed and pay them. You can also assign them professions, which will allow you to craft better gear, make money, and get some interesting stat boosts too. Oh, and there is permadeath, so if one of your companions dies in battle, they're gone. Sometimes I save scum to bring them back to life, but if it's a companion I don't like that much, after the battle, we eat their corpse. That's not even a joke, by the way. You can literally turn your companions into cannibals to save some food. So obviously, I did it. The possibilities in this game are damn near endless. You can be a hero and help people out, or if you're a piece of shit like me, you can kill them, rob them, and eat them. Now, I feel like I'm one of the rare people who didn't enjoy The Witcher 3 that much, probably because of the combat system and the lack of weapon variety and freedom in general. You know, the whole Witchers aren't allowed to do this, they can't do that, you're not allowed to kill NPCs, etc. And I know most Witcher fans can't stand it when you say anything bad about their favorite game, but I don't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed Gwent more than the actual game. Anyway, The Witcher 4 is still at least a couple of years away, and while waiting for The Witcher Remake, you might want to play The Witcher 3 again, if you enjoyed it, obviously. Cause the next gen update is a good enough reason to dive into it again, especially on console. But if you're on PC, there are some really interesting mods like the character customization one that lets you change Geralt's appearance and even replace him with a sorceress to end up with a completely different game. But if, like me, you were never really able to get into The Witcher, then you might want to revisit Fallout 4 instead. Last year, when the Fallout TV show came out, Fallout 4 got a next-gen update that made it worth replaying on PS5 and Series X. On PC though, there was something much better, cause we had Fallout London, which is a big mod for Fallout 4, and it's free. Personally, whenever I replay the base game, I just wander around and get ambushed by a bunch of mutants. What those motherfuckers don't know though is that I got tons of weapons and I love using the VATS. Spamming one limb till it blows up is my specialty. Good thing the settlement building part can be completely ignored, cause it's not that great, plus those dumbass settlers will constantly ask for your help. Moving on to the 6th game on my list, I know a lot of people don't like the Assassin's Creed RPGs, but I don't care. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is one of my favorite games ever. It's filled with stunning scenery that makes exploration more enjoyable, the combat system is decent with plenty of techniques to unlock, and ship battles are the cherry on top. You could also play Origins or Valhalla, even though it's a watered down RPG. Anyway, in Odyssey, my favorite move was luring enemies to high places and then Spartan kicking them the second they showed up.
You meet your end today!
Let's have a look at the next game. If you were disappointed by Starfield, then you really need to play or replay The Outer Worlds. It's made by some of the devs that gave us New Vegas, and although I'm usually not into sci-fi games, I really love this one. Maybe it's cause it's really funny at times and it lets you handle situations the way you want.
You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
You can go guns blazing, use stealth, or talk your way out of pretty much anything. I also really like how you can make important decisions and face the consequences. At number 8, we have a game that initially came out in a terrible state. I found Cyberpunk 2077 much more fun and replayable since the vehicle combat and police system update. That's what made it feel like an actual open world game and not a linear story-driven game anymore. Anyway, trying out different builds and either doing quests or just fucking with the cops and gang members is really fun. Plus, I think we can all agree that even in 2025, the graphics are still lit. By the way, Phantom Liberty's story and missions have better pacing, so if you haven't played the expansion yet, definitely give it a shot. The 9th game I want to show you is completely different. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Enhanced Edition is for those of you who like complex and deep CRPGs. It's got a real-time with pause and a turn-based combat mode, which is my go-to option when it comes to party-based RPGs. But try out both and see which one you like better, since you can switch between them at will. On this game, you fight demonic forces, but I picked a path where I'm an evil fuck, because I find it more fun. But if this is really not your cup of tea, then you might be interested in the last game on this list. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is releasing on PC soon, so if you haven't played the remake yet, now is the perfect time to do so. You play as Cloud Strife, a mercenary who's literally drowning in pussy. No, but seriously, every female in this game is so thirsty, it's actually hilarious. Hopefully Xbox users will finally be able to enjoy the Final Fantasy VII Remake later this year. And that's gonna be it for the best RPGs to revisit right now. If I missed some good ones, please let me know that in the comments down below. But like I said, I picked games from 2015 until 2024, and I really hope you found this video helpful or funny. If that's the case, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like. It really helps. It's been Hitman89. Have a good one.